Yo, what's up peoples? It's Manny JC. Welcome back to a new video. The time is currently around 11 o'clock, I believe, roughly. But today is the start of a brand new series, the non-league files. Thanks to you guys. I asked for you guys for your help in terms of what name I should go for. We're going to call it the non-league files. I've been following Manny, if you guys know who Manny is. He's been doing stuff like this with the Sunday League and stuff like that. So I thought, why not, try something different. I play football on Saturdays, different content for you guys, and you guys might enjoy it, so why not vlog it? So the team I'm currently playing for is, as you can see, Cove FC. We're playing step 7, and yeah, it hasn't been a great start to the season. I'm going to show you guys the table right now. So as you can see, we have lost 3 in a row, but it can all change. We still got 17 games left in the league, so it can all switch around in a space just like that. So we're hopeful. But today is a cup game against Aylesbury, I believe. It's at home, 3 p.m. kickoff. Should be a good game. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And listen, I've got a bone to pick with you lot, all right? 87% of you are not subscribed. Do you know how mad that is? If 10% of you, more of you, subscribe, I'll be on 1K by now. So listen, if you're not subscribed, subscribe right now so I can hit 1K before the end of the year.
I keep it real, still ain't take the chance. Why she talking crazy about me like I'm do more than my part?
Oh gosh, yeah, we sing. Oh, spam me again. Why are you not spamming me? So I didn't realise you were saying. We say.
Winner breaks.
Yeah, it's not exactly
Here
like
with
Premier League goals.
Man like Jack Charles and Jack K. I need your score predictions.
I reckon 2-1.
2-1, all right, Jack?
3-0. Us.
They were top.
Man,
They won our league last year.
Oh, that's great. You
We
think
beat.
Jack thinks we're going to get a clean
We
sheet?
were winning 2-0 till like the 80th minute, and then we.
So whose fault was that? Yours?
Nah,
Were you playing in that game? Said
I
about.
came off. I think I came off.
Before we get into the game, let's have a look at the lineup. So in goal is Max, right back is myself, centre backs is Jack and Dennis, left back Alfie, who's making his debut appearance. We have Owen at right mid, Jack and Tyler making the pair in the centre mid, Harry in the left mid, we've got Jake in the cam, and then we've got Stuart up top. We went with the 4-5-1 today. We normally go with the standard 4-3-3, but we found like we need to take more control in the middle, which I think, to be fair, we did at times in this game, which you're about to see. But yeah, we went with the 4-5-1 today, and yeah. Also want to give a quick disclaimer. Obviously, this is my first time getting my game recorded and stuff like that. Obviously, I haven't got a set recorder yet. Obviously, this was recorded by hand as well, not with the tripod. The tripod was acting a bit funny. Just want to give a quick shout out to Chloe. Thank you for recording the game. She did the best she could. So please bear with. You might see times when the manager's covering the screen and stuff like that. So please bear with. I will try my best to get it all sorted out. But yeah, you guys just enjoy it, and I hope you guys like it. So it's Cove in the yellow and black, Aylesbury in the red and blue, and yeah, we get underway into the game. This is into the game now. Tyler's on the ball. He's driving. He's brought it into Jake, who's played the ball to Harry, who's been dispossessed by the right back. Goes out for play. That's a good start. That throw-in then goes into the middle. Picked up by the winger. I tried to follow him. Picks up by me. I tried to play to Owen. Gets played out. He then plays a long ball out to their number 9, who was really good, by the way. He was definitely a target man. They kept picking the ball up to him constantly. Anyway, he skips through about 2 players here. He's still dribbling, but then it's a fantastic save by Max. Yeah, great save by him. He definitely kept us in the game. This is just me talking to the manager. I think at the time, the winger was getting the best of me at the time. So he was just telling me, just put him down the line and just give him a bit more body. So he was just chatting to me about how we could deal with him in that game, in that sense. So it's picked up by the centre back, who plays a long diagonal ball, goes to me. I try to play in the middle to Jack, but he gets dispossessed, goes back out to Owen. He then loses the ball out. They have a counter attack down. I'm trying to track back. He pings the ball to the centre forward. He has another chance, and it's another save by Max. The keeper was definitely on his day today. So yeah, shout out to Max, man. He did his job. And by Stuart, plays the ball, tries to find Harry. Harry does really well. It's on his weaker foot. There's no one really in the box at the time, so I understand why it was difficult. This is Alfie on the ball, being pressured, plays it into the middle calmly, plays it into Jack. I try and make a run, but unfortunately it's not made, and then yeah, it goes out. It's also called for an offside as well, which I thought it wasn't offside, but we move. This is now an opportunity. Goes into centre forward, gets played out wide. I see the winger. I thought I could tackle him. He gets the best of me. He then drives to box, great ball in, and then it goes past the post. But yeah, I made a mistake there. That was one of the first chances he had at run at me, so I had to really be alert, really wake up, and yeah, I had to switch on a bit more. This is another moment. I'm speaking to Adam now, the other manager. Yeah, just talking about how he's saying, you know, don't be too cute, just try and get the ball out if you can. And yeah, that's what I try to do more in the game. Yeah, free kick for Ellsbury. They play it short. Player lets it run across him. Harry does well to get involved. Still picked up by the centre back who tries to play a ball in. Keeper hesitates to come out. Max hesitates to come out, but luckily it's called for offside. Yeah, free kick by Max, a little bit low, but the bounce, the bobble gets through, comes off the defender. Harry gets through on goal. He shoots and he scores. It's a great finish, but then it gets called for offside. Now, I'm literally there thinking this is not offside. It's come off the defender's head. There's no way. I go close to the referee and the linesman. They tell me that I hear the referee say that's come off the head. Obviously, the linesman didn't know that at the time, and at the time he didn't realise that. But luckily, it's given us a goal, and we are now 1-0 up. You know, a bit fortunate, but sometimes you need that in the game. Obviously, Ellsbury have been, you know, ahead most of the time, but we'll take it. Bit of pressure from us now. Bad kick by the keeper. It's picked up by Jack. The defender does well. Jack does well to pick it back up again. A bit of miscommunication between the Ellsbury players. Alfie, great tackle in there. Harry's dribbling, plays it into the middle, through to Stewart, plays it one more to Owen. I call for it, but I don't think he heard me. I played to the wrong player. But luckily I do well. I managed to use my body, get my body in front of the winger this time. I got pulled a little bit. Referee had advantage. I didn't really see it, but it amounts to nothing in the end. Keeper once again on the ball for Ellsbury. Ellsbury had a lot more time on the ball, as you can tell. They had a little bit more pass, a bit more possession. But we tried to nullify, close down. Anyway, another long ball to the centre forward. A great touch. Calling for offside doesn't work out. He's driving. Another skips past two players. Does really well. Tries to play across. And this is where I'm chasing him down. And before I play the rest of this clip, I just want to say that I do deeply apologise for what you're about to witness. This is some Trent Alexander-Arnold defending. So the ball goes into the corner now. The winning is holding me up. I'm trying to draw him down the line. He puts the ball forward, and I think I can get that. I slide tackle him, and I give away a penalty. As you can see, the manager's fuming. He's absolutely annoyed. And obviously, he's, you know, rumbled into the box. I don't know what I was thinking. And if you know me as a right back or left back or full back in general, I don't lunge in. Like, I'm not really a type of person to do slide tackles. So when I did that, I really genuinely thought I could get the ball. So when I didn't get it, I was on the floor thinking, what have I just done? Because we're 1-0 up, we're doing really well, and then that happened. Fortunately, you won't see it on the cam because it didn't get recorded, unfortunately. Thanks, Chloe. But it actually did get saved. Shout out to Max. I still owe him a drink, so I need to remind myself to do that. But shout out Max for that save. But this is the aftermath of the save that you're about to see. Yeah, so it gets saved now. Obviously, we've booted it up the field. We're trying to get out as quickly as possible. Obviously, Ellsbury are probably feeling a bit, you know, kicked out by the keeper. Luckily, we get the header. We keep it in. The centre-back, once again, who loved playing long balls, plays another long ball onto the left-hand side. They're trying to mount a counter-attack, but that is it. That is half-time. We are leading the half-time, thanks to Harry. We are very lucky about that. I'm sure Ellsbury will definitely feel hard done by. They have so many chances, definitely deserve to have a goal, but you know, these things happen in football. Second half gets underway, another long ball in. They're playing a lot of long balls. The winger tries to get some control and they flicks it over, but I managed to clear the ball away. We decided in the second half we're going to double him a bit more, get him less time on the ball. Big kick from Max, skips over my head. I believe that's Tyler trying to get a header on that. Tyler then headers it one more and it's cleared away by centre back, but he does a bad clearance and it's almost caught away by the striker. Corner for Ellsbury now. I'm marking the guy on the goalpost. The ball goes in. Great save by Max, and then I get elbowed in the stomach. Referee doesn't see it, of course, but yeah, I just remember at the time I just felt a massive big guy just come into me. You can see there, I'm running away, and he just flicked his shoulder out and right into my stomach. I've literally just got winded and absolutely outdone. So yeah, obviously, like I said, referee didn't see it, but you know, I was good to go after I had a bit of drink of water, so it's all good. Anyway, another corner in for Ellsbury, good ball in, goes into the back post, flicked in, his body's everywhere. It then hits a Cove player. Ellsbury are screaming for a penalty. I personally don't think it's penalty, not to be biased, but I think from how close he was, and also he did kick it, I thought he kicked it onto his shoulder. People would disagree otherwise. But as you see, Ellsbury are screaming at the referee for a penalty. But they were screaming so much so that the number 6, their centre-back, was talking too much that he ended up getting Simbin for 15 minutes, so they had 10 men and we ended up playing with 10 men. We're playing now, I play a ball to Stewart, he plays a lovely through ball to myself, you probably can't see because the manager's, and I make a bad touch, and I kick it to the keeper who fumbles it, and it tries to get followed in by, I believe it was Jack, but yeah, it was a poor touch from myself. And shout out to Adam because he actually ended up saying this as I'm jogging back after making a bad touch.
Manny, it would have been great if you didn't have a first touch.
Tyler's on the ball, tries to play a ball, gets pushed over, still keep going, cleared away by their defense. I'm now jogging back, trying to make something. Alfie then clears the ball away, and the referee, he already got a yellow card in the first half, which you guys probably didn't see, and he ends up getting his second yellow of the game. Not a great debut for him. I thought he was playing really well in the first half and up until the red card. Else we're trying to take advantage of the 10 men throwing from their left back. Great tackle there from Brett. We now start a counter attack. I'm trying to jog. Brett plays the pass a little bit too ahead, but I'm sprinting. I'm trying as quick as I can to get the ball. I try to play a pass. I saw Stewart in space on the far post. I try and play a pass. It gets intercepted. I was a little bit disappointed there because that could have been a chance to make it 2-1. But anyway, the ball goes ahead. Great block from Scott. Then I'll try and mount a counter attack. I'm trying to jog back, trying to sprint back. Everyone's trying to jog back. He plays a through ball here. Great tackle by Scott. He plays it. He gets pulled back. Referee says nothing. And then this happens. The right mid tries to play across into the box. It's an accidental cross and it ends up going into the back of the net, which he just missed. And obviously we're screaming. As you can see, Scott gets his arm pulled back just a bit. It happened just like me in the first half, and the ref actually gave an advantage to it, which was more confusing as to why this wasn't a foul. Obviously, at this point in time, my phone had died. Shout out to Chloe because she then used her phone to record. But in doing so, she did miss. They did score a second goal. I think it was a corner, and then it was from the outside of the box. Decent goal, to be fair. But yeah, end up being 2-1. So that's why it's going to say 2-1 on the screen, by the way. So bear with. Now trying to claw back into the game. Ball up into the air. I flick it on. Goes out to Stewart. We're trying to make something, even with the 10 men. He plays the ball nicely. Plays it out to Scott, who's out on the left back position. I'm making a run at the back post. I'm just trying to see if he can see me. It goes up to Jack. He then flicks onto the keeper, who drops it. He tries to kick it, and obviously, you know, keepers being keepers, he tries to milk it as much as possible to try and run down the clock. But yeah, that's all the footage I actually have. The game ended actually. There was a lot of carnage that happened in that game. So the game actually ended 3-1. I'll play a clip of the third goal they actually scored, which I couldn't get in the actual footage. I'll play it right now. A lot of carnage on the sidelines between the managers. The referee then sent off my manager without giving a perfect response as to why he was sending him off. And this is what I mean. I feel like referees don't understand how much they influence the game, how much they change the game when you give red cards, yellow cards, or when you're just not being fair or consistent in general. Arguments started after the game. The number 6, once again, being the wind-up that he is, tried winding up one of our players, and it almost resulted in us in a fight. But luckily that didn't happen. All in all, it was a good game. I felt like we were hard done by. You could argue the referee played a big part, but at the end of the day, it's up to us to have a bit of effort in the last 15 to put a bit more effort in. I'm going to give my first ever Manny JC man of the match to Max, purely because, listen, he conceded 3 goals, but before he got sin-binned off 5 minutes into the game, at the end of the game, he kept us in the first half, and if it wasn't for him, we'd definitely be down in the first half about 3-4 goals down. So he had an amazing job. So Max, if you're watching this, you got Manny JC man, first ever man of the match. So congrats, bro. That's the end of the first ever non-league files. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, 87% of you aren't subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, do it right now. Let's try and get the 1K before the end of the year. If you like this type of content, obviously I know it's like I said, it's my first time, reacting. My commentary might not be great, might be a bit robotic, etc. I'm trying my best, so bear with. But if you do like these types of videos, I'm gonna try and record the next week game. But obviously it is difficult trying to find a cameraman who is free, who's available to record my games free, and even better yet, record it properly, if that makes sense. So please bear with. If you liked it, make sure you comment down below that you want to see more. And I'm gonna catch you guys in a bit.